Hello, Purple Heart Consciousness holders. This is Reverend Jerry Hobby, and I am so happy to be with you today. And the reason I'm happy to be with you is because today is a very special day. We get to play. It is a time of play. It's Halloween, and the kids are going to be out. They're going to be trick or treating. You probably will be taking some out, or you may be giving treats to them. The most important part of this holiday or this time of the year is for us to remember to embrace ourselves. In the Science of Mind book, Ernest Holmes talks about how people were in the mystery schools and how these wonderful teachers would teach people to hug themselves and say, "Wonderful, wonderful me. Wonderful, wonderful me." And I want to remind you of that because we're getting ready to step over the threshold in a couple of hours. It'll be November 1st, and before you know it, we will be deep into the holiday season. The most important part of this season is to remember the power of love and compassion. So, with that in mind, right now, I'm not going to keep you very long today. I want you to remember the power of the breath and how to add heart. So, this evening, I'm going to invite you to just simply breathe with me. We're breathing in on the count of five and exhaling on the count of five. Let's do that again. And I just want you to just remember a time of care, of compassion, of kindness, or deep appreciation. And I'm remembering my moment right now. Many years ago, it was Halloween, and my husband had set up this thing where the kids were coming over. They're all grown now. But he took the garage and transformed the garage into a haunted house. He got him some music playing, and he had his little gadgets, the laser things flashing, and he put on his outfit and his mask and he danced, danced, danced all night long. My job was basically to give away the treats. And I gave away lots of treats. We gave over 300 treats away. We were giving away apple cider and hot chocolate. And we had so much fun. And I'm remembering too the kids coming, my nieces and nephews, and how we just laughed and had the time of our life. And the part that stands out for me is when we gave out the treats and the kid says, "Oh, this is so good. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you." They were in deep appreciation and gratitude. So I'm remembering that moment, and I just want to bring that moment forward right now. As we move through this space of gratitude, remembering the sweetness of life, and simply remembering that that wonderful energy is everywhere. Just ground that energy right now, right where you are. And I'm inviting you to just magnify that energy. Our energy field can impact all around us. So I'm inviting you to magnify that energy and allow it to radiate throughout your neighborhood or wherever you're at, wherever you're traveling to. Deep gratitude and deep peace. So, with that in mind, let's just pray. And as we move into prayer right now, we just acknowledge the power of the divine, knowing that that wonderful presence is alive, thriving, and fulfilling itself. That that presence is filled with peace and harmony. That that presence is that divine life of love. And I know that that wonderful presence is alive and thriving right where I am. It is the very essence of my being. And I know that anyone who is hearing this prayer, viewing this prayer, or experiencing this prayer, that something powerful has ignited itself within each individual, and that the blessings of spirit are alive and thriving and moving in each individual's life. So I take this moment now and acknowledge it as the spirit of wholeness, as perfect health, and as that divine radiance touching and fulfilling itself for each individual. I'm acknowledging that same power right now as that dynamic of peace and harmony in all relationships, knowing that there is an ease and grace in the process of life, and that this wonderful life is that life that is dynamic and overflowing. It is expressing itself right here, right now. So I know that as people are traveling and celebrating this evening, they are all lifted up in the place of the Most High. I know that there is peace and harmony, and that the sweetness of life continues to fulfill itself and enrich itself. I'm acknowledging and knowing that this wonderful presence is that wonderful vibration of perfect love in action, and that every single relationship is a relationship where the divine greets the divine and embraces the divine. So, what I'm knowing is in a practical expression that there is harmony, there is joy, and there is that connectivity of the divine overflowing and expressing itself. I know that each individual is having a heart moment. And in this very moment, right here, I know that if it is so in this particular way, I know that that same vibration of harmony and good is a harmony that is prosperous, that there is a richness in life, and that that richness touches and fulfills itself in an abundant way within each and individual's finances. I know that the presence has already gone before, bringing balance and harmony, that all needs are met, and that each individual is blessed and lifted up to the place of the Most High. I know that they attract to them that which they are seeking. If they're seeking employment, I know that that good is already there. The universe has already orchestrated it. If they're in the midst of transitioning within their home and having a new home or redecorating or whatever it is that is going on in their home, I know that the universe meets them and greets them right where they're at. What I'm knowing is that this is a time, a fertile time, where the spirit of the divine continues to fulfill itself and enrich itself through each and every single person. And I'm so grateful right now because what I know is at the core, at the center of each being, is that life that gives of itself. It is that life which is a blessing, and it is that life which is perfect love in action. And so I just simply take this time and release my words right now, knowing that they're showing up in a practical way for each individual. And I release it into the action of universal law that always says yes. And it is in this space that I invite you to affirm with me. And so it is. Amen. Breathe with me. And I'm inviting you to just magnify that energy of light and love. Know that you are guided, guarded, and protected, and that you are blessed this evening, and so much more. And as you open your eyes, I want to look into your eyes, and I just want to smile and say, Namaste. I greet the Christ within you, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. If you're liking what we're doing, please, I invite you to make a gift, a donation to this ministry so that we can continue our good work in the world. And if you know someone who can benefit from this app, please share it with them. I know that it will make their day and it can change and transform their lives. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.